Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome in to this week's episode of the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Cobold, with my guy, Max Faulkner. And joining us again, our Pittsburgh representative, my guy, Will Townsend. Will, what's up, bro?
Not much, man. Just happy to be back. Talk to you guys, talk about some sports, and, talk about my Pirates.
For sure. We're definitely going to get into those Pirates. But before that, Max, what's going on with you?
Not too much over here, Cole Breezy. Good to have you back on, Will. Will's becoming a regular, Cole Breezy.
Hey.
I like that Pittsburgh representative with football coming up. We always talk about the Steelers. We really do. The Steelers, one of the best organizations of football. They always somehow figure it out.
Consistent.
Partially because Mike Tomlin's the man. Mike Tomlin was one hell of a coach.
Very much.
But why am I talking about football already? We're not there yet. Cole Breezy. I'm itching for it, though. I'm itching. Gosh.
We're knocking on the door, Max. We're knocking on the door. We are talking football today. We are talking a little Steelers with Cameron Sutton, another NFL douchebag candidate.
Yeah.
So we are getting into a little Steelers talk, a little Pittsburgh talk. So you Pennsylvania people out there, you Pittsburgh people out there, listen to this one. But Max, we got Olympics to talk about. We got baseball to talk about. But what else is going on with you, bro?
Not much over here. Cole Breezy, Will, I got to tell you, I think I'm an old geezer. I think I'm an old geezer now. Check this out. I hurt my back. Check out this back.
Well, it's not coming in the best, but I'm seeing what you're giving me. Got a back brace on.
I got a back brace on right now, wobbling around like I'm a freaking penguin in the Arctic.
Are you sitting in a chair? Are you sitting in a chair or a fucking ball today?
The ball would have been a good idea, but no, I'm sitting in a chair. Okay, keeping my back nice strip. Up the chest out, boys. Let those titties show.
Chair.
Let the titties show.
Don't forget about that titty dance a couple weeks ago that we did. Don't forget about that one.
Oh yeah. I'm sure a lot of people were aroused. Lots of people. Will, did you get to see that?
Will, you see that titty dance?
No, I don't think I've seen it at all. No.
Will missed the titties a couple weeks ago here on the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast.
Cole Breezy, what's up with you, man? What's going on?
Well, I went to a Red Sox game this week. Definitely going to be talking Red Sox later on. So that was a fun game. But just hanging out, like I always say, just hanging out. But it's mid-July, fantasy football starting, training camps opening up. We see Joe Burrow with a new fucking hairdo, Slim Cincy.
I'm going to be honest with you, boys. Just seeing that makes me not want to draft him. I'm going to be honest. I'm already like, I think he's out of my top five quarterbacks. Yeah. He might have slid down just because of the stupid haircut.
He dropped. Will, real quick, Joe Burrow's in your division in the NFC North there. What do you think about that hairdo?
A younger Eminem? Looks rough.
Looks fucking rough, but we'll see. Slim Cincy, I don't know.
Is that what they're calling it? Slim Cincy?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll fucking see about it. Max, anything else?
No, man. I can't wait to start talking about some sports here, boys. Hey, thank you, everyone, for coming out to the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, we moved up a little bit, Cole Breezy. We're at 3.05 thousand subscribers. That's an extra 40 from the last time that we met. We appreciate every single one of you subscribing and helping us out.
Thank you.
Yeah, keep bringing them in.
That's a week low though for the last few months. That's
true.
That by far a week low for the last few months. So
when we got 40, when we started booming and we got like 40, we were but then past few weeks we've been getting 300-400 a week. So slow down a little bit, but that's okay. It's the off season for sports.
Exactly.
Am I right?
Exactly.
But luckily with the Olympics coming up, we're gonna have a lot of things to talk about, everybody. Obviously, we already brought up football's coming up as well. Cole Breezy, we're going to be talking about fantasy football in the next few weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, we're doing a top 15 quarterbacks, top 10 tight ends, Max. 2 weeks from today. Get your rankings ready, damn it.
Woo!
But this week on the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast, we got to start with Team USA, the basketball team. The last two exhibition games for us, last Saturday versus South Sudan. This was supposed to be a fucking blowout. We were favored by 43.5 points. We were favored by a 40 burger. We opened up 10-2. we opened up 10-2, but we trailed by 14 at the half. We went on a 16-0 run to end the third quarter to go up by 5 entering the fourth. Back and forth fourth quarter. We all know how it finished with LeBron James. Nice little lefty layup with 8 seconds clear out. We win the game 101-100. My goodness. How did South Sudan do it? They're two big dogs. This name might be familiar with some people. Mariel Shayok. He played for Virginia. He played for Iowa State a few years ago. He scored 24 points in this game on 6 of 12 from deep. He hit some big-time threes. And then also a former Louisville point guard, Carlik Jones, had a triple-double. 15 points, 11 boards, and 11 assists with only 1 turnover.
Wow.
South Sudan, look out, boys. The U.S., we started Steph, Drew Holiday, Booker, LeBron, and Joel Embiid. Popular starting lineup for Steve Kerr right now. LeBron, he hit the game winner. He also led us 25 points, 6 boards, 7 assists. Anthony Davis with 15 points and 11 boards off the bench, another double-double. We talk a lot of shit about Anthony Davis on this podcast, but damn it, he's been tough. He's been tough for the USA.
Good to see. It is good to see. I don't want to talk shit about Anthony Davis every single podcast. I'm glad that he's representing USA, not being tough, not glass bones and paper skin.
Anything on your boy Anthony Davis, Will?
He definitely stepped it up. Definitely looking like a defensive player of the year now. He really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's tired of the talk, but he had 15 and 11 off the bench. Embiid moving a little bit better. He still looks sluggish, man.
He looks slow.
He looks sluggish. He's just lumbering around, but he had 14 and 7 in this game. Ant-Man had 11. Steph Curry had 10. Max, what do you think about Mariel Shayok, Carlik Jones's triple-double, and the 1-point win for USA over South Sudan?
Shocker. Definitely a shocker. I thought this was going to be a blowout. Breezy, is Luol Deng's son on that team? And also, is Luol Deng a coach? Did I see that?
Luol Deng was the former head coach. Now he's the director of player personnel. He's the president. President, is he?
I want to say he's the president, yes, of operations.
Oh, that's awesome.
President,
that's awesome. Very cool.
And anything else, Max? Go ahead.
Real quick. Is his son on the team? Did we?
I don't know.
I thought I saw another Deng. I thought I saw a Deng on that team. That
I'll check the roster, but go ahead.
Definitely is a Deng on the roster.
Go ahead.
Luol Deng, by the way, me growing up, in Chicago, near Chicago, Bulls fan. That was the year where we finally had a good team since Michael Jordan left. We were like, whoa, Kirk Heinrich, Luol Deng, Ben Gordon. Remember Ben Gordon?
Boozer?
A little bit later. But anyway, that was really exciting when with Luol Deng. So good for him, by the way. That's South Sudan. They played some very good defense. They were boxing out. They were rebounding the ball. And then as far as Team USA goes, especially in the first half, dude, too much individualized play. Dribble, shoot. Dribble, shoot. No ball movement. And then turnover. So many turnovers because of the individualized game. So it's good that they woke up, and they actually did start moving the ball around. Okay, I saw in that third quarter. I even said, which I was shocked, because Breezy, we already talked about how I think the NBA – it's just an individualized, I'm getting mine mentality based game rather than a team game.
Yeah.
If there was a point where they actually moved the ball around and then I think Steph Curry got an open 3, I was like, now that's ball movement. I literally said it out loud. My wife comes in and goes, "Do you say something?" I was just talking to the TV, babe.
Yeah. With all these all-stars, it's a lot of one-on-one, whereas, a team like South Sudan, they've been growing up playing together, training together, competing for years and years and years, whereas, USA throws these all-stars together. So, I think there's going to be a lot of one-on-one. Will, what do you think about these guys from South Sudan and the USA's numbers here?
The guys from South Sudan, look out, okay? They got a lot of young athletes. And like you said, Jones, a triple-double. Like, why aren't we talking about this? You know what I mean? Yeah. He's a young guy. He's a killer instinct. But South Sudan, man, definitely on a dark horse. They're one of my dark horse teams for sure.
Yeah, and they're in our group actually too, Group C. So we'll talk about the groups in a bit here. But a big change. We were down 14 at the half to South Sudan. Derek White starts the second half. Steve Kerr inserts Derek White, hadn't played the whole game. from Colorado, from Pickup USA. Will, tell us another guy here from South Sudan that you know from Pickup USA.
So his name is Chudy Bows. He's a G League player for the Hornets. He plays in the South Sudan League. He would have been he would have been playing this year, but he had an injury.
Mm.
And he's from Colorado.
Oh,
Yeah, I definitely looking out for Chudy Biles. You said Hornets G League.
Yeah.
Nice.
And, also played for the Hoyas, Georgetown. Played for Patrick Ewing.
Okay.
Very nice, very nice. That's you said he's boys with Derek White.
Yeah, that's one of his best buds. Yeah.
Okay, nice, very nice. Last thing on South Sudan, Max, you brought up Luau Deng.
Mm-hmm.
There are no indoor basketball courts in the whole country of South Sudan. There are no indoor basketball courts. Luau Deng is building the first one right now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh, I'm going to be talking about Luol Deng a little bit more. This is a real role model right there. How he's taking his time to actually help his country. That he grew up in South Sudan. Am I correct?
Oh,
Or was he born
yeah.
here? Yeah. Okay, just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. It's amazing
Dookie.
what he's doing for his country. I love that.
You got anything about your Dookie Luau?
Oh, he's a good guy, good player, always got good energy. And, he lets his game do all the talking. He's not much of a talker.
I like that. I like that. Definitely big shout out to Luau Deng here. And Max, yeah, you did see a Deng on the bench there. Majak Deng. He's 31 years old, 6'10". And by his picture, he does not look like Luau Deng's son. I don't know.
31 years old? I don't think so.
Yeah. So USA 4-0 after South Sudan, barely that nail biter. We come around 2 days later, played Germany on Monday, entered the game as a 14.5-point favorite. Still supposed to win by double digits here. And we were up double digits in the first half, but we let our foot off the pedal. We were down 3 entering the fourth quarter. Oh my goodness, these German boys. Back and forth in the fourth quarter, just like last game. Also, just like last game, LeBron James. He takes over late. He scores Team USA's final 11 points.
Ooh.
LeBron scores the final 11, and we win. Damn it, I didn't even write down the score, Will. You got the score for me, Will?
I got a watermelon break. Give me a watermelon break right here.
Watermelon break. We beat Germany 92-88. We beat Germany 92-88. 4-point nail biter. Steve Kerr started the same lineup again, Max. This is the most popular starting lineup with Steph, Drew, Devin Booker, LeBron, and Embiid. Those 5 are the main starting lineup right now. LeBron led us. Just, of course, he's oldest player in international basketball history, 39 years old, about to be 40 in December. What he's doing, Will, he's catching it on the fast break and freaking reversing and blocking shots. He's barely younger than you. What do you think about this guy?
Got to put some respect on his name. I mean, I know everybody talks negative about him, but he's holding us down, all right?
Yeah.
Team USA, he's holding us together. We're glue out here.
Yeah.
So we're cement, and we're ready to do it.
LeBron led us against Germany with 20 points, 6 boards, 4 assists. Embiid, I said he's looking a little better. 15 points, 8 boards, 5 assists. Steph Curry, 13 points. Ant-Man with another 11 off the bench. Anthony Davis, 10 points and 7 boards off the bench. And Drew Holiday with 10 points, 6 boards, 4 assists. They're all-stars. It's not going to be big numbers. Everybody's going to be contributing there. But look out for Germany here, Max. Franz Wagner, a guy I really like for Orlando. Yeah. A guy I really like for the Magic. He looks like he's continuing to grow. Like physically, he's getting larger.
Getting bigger, taller.
He's getting big, dude. Okay. Franz Wagner's getting huge. He had 18 points, 7 boards, 4 assists, 3 steals in this game. Another guy hitting threes. He hit 5 threes. Andreas Obst had 17 points on 5 threes. I'm told the word Obst stands for fruit in German. So he's the fruit shooter. And then Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder, let's not forget about him. 17 points and 10 assists. Max, what do you think about this 4-point win over Germany?
Germany looks good. Germany looks really good. These are practice games. Okay, so let's not get too upset about the scores. If USA would have lost, yeah, we could be upset. Okay, no doubt about it. But they're not losing, and the games haven't started yet. Okay, the real game's starting. Is it the second half of the Olympics in over a week? Second half, the second weekend.
First basketball game is going to be on the 27th, boys.
Oh shit, that's Saturday. That's Saturday.
I don't know about USA, but just in the Olympics, first basketball Olympic game is going to be on Saturday.
Okay, so never mind.
27th.
But USA is going to be fine. USA will be fine. I think Germany's got a really good team. And how old is Franz?
Dude, Franz is 23.
Okay.
Let me see here. And his brother Mo's on the team.
Yep. I remember Mo from Michigan. Actually, they both went to Michigan.
22 years old, Franz Wagner. My goodness, with Paolo Banchero at 21. Orlando's a team to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Suggs, a young buck there too. Will, what do you think about this win over Germany and Franz Wagner and his brother?
I mean, come on now. You can't keep on putting all the weight on LeBron. These guys got to carry some weight too, man. You know what I mean? He's almost 40. They always say father time. But honestly, I would shake up the lineup. I'm not a big fan of Booker. And I feel like Embiid, he got to step it up. I feel like he might be better coming off the bench.
Yeah, but maybe put Davis in that position the way that he's been playing.
Yeah, he definitely earned it.
Yeah, we talked about a possible lineup change at center last week. Embiid, he just looks like he's lumbering around, still putting up some points, still the biggest guy in I believe all the Olympics,
yeah, I mean,
any sport. But 5-0 in those exhibition games. We're moving forward. Is Kevin Durant going to play? I'm not sure. He missed all 5 games. He warmed up for the last game like he was going to play, and I don't think he was ever going to play, but he warmed up for it. We'll see. Kevin Durant, the all-time leading scorer for USA basketball. We'll see if we have him or not. That might be the guy we're missing right now. I don't know.
Yeah. Definitely a good mismatch.
Yeah. But let's look at the 3 games on the upcoming schedule for USA in the group phase. On the 28th, July 28th, we're playing Serbia. Nikola Jokic.
There we go.
Bogdan Bogdanovic going to play? I don't know. Filip Petrusev's going to be down there, but we beat him in the exhibition by 26. It should be a smacking again. And then on July 31st, playing South Sudan boys. We got South Sudan again, who we only beat by 1. And then on August 3rd, we're playing Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, I'm sleeping on them. All they have is Jose Alvarado from the Pelicans. They got a couple guys that we know from college. Liam Ford from Wisconsin, Tremont Waters from LSU, and Davon Reed from Miami over the past couple of years. But those guys are not NBA players, so Puerto Rico, congrats for making it, but we should slap them. Let's get into the groups. We're going to make some predictions. We got 3 groups, A, B, and C. We're going to make predictions who's going to win these groups. Group A, we have Australia, Greece, Canada, and Spain. Max, you want to lead us off with that?
Oh, man. So real quick, Breezy, is it the top 2 teams move on in each group?
Top 2 teams move on in each group, and then there's going to be 2 wildcard teams to go to an 8-team single elimination playoff.
Okay.
There's 12 right now. There's 12 right now.
I think Canada will win that division, and I think Australia will be number 2 to make it to the next round. That's what I got. We already brought up the rosters of Canada and Australia in a previous podcast, but Breezy, you probably know more about it because you have it right in front of your face. So why don't you tell us a little bit more about that? But that's my pick. I got Canada winning that group, and then Australia number 2.
I think I'm right there. I don't think I do know that I'm right there with you, Max, with Canada winning it, with Australia right behind them. Greece, all they have is Giannis. Yeah. All they have is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Thanasis, he tore his Achilles back in, I think, March or May, so he's recovering. He's not playing. They don't have any other NBA players for Greece. Giannis, congrats for making it, but not going far. Spain, they got the Hernan Gomez brothers, Santi Aldama from the Grizzlies, Rudy Fernandez, Juan Nunez, Garuba that played for the Celtics. Spain, they got some players, but they're not like Canada and Australia. Will, you got anything for me?
Yeah, mix it up.
You mix it up?
Oh, definitely like Canada for sure.
Okay.
But I'm going with Spain. I feel like they got the OGs. The older, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got good chemistry.
Yeah, a lot of those guys aren't even starting. They got guys that I don't even know that are starting for Spain.
Well, are we saying Spain number 1, like coming out number 1 on that group?
No, Canada number 1, Spain number 2.
Got it.
I'm going Canada. They got a starting lineup of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, who was in the MVP discussion, Jamal Murray from out here with Denver, RJ Barrett, Dylan Brooks, Dwight Powell. They got my guy Andrew Nemhard off the bench, who just signed a 3-year, $59 million extension today or yesterday with the Pacers.
Nice.
Go Pacers. Trey Lyles, Kelly Olynyk, Lou Dort, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Ken Birch, Mafandu Kabengele. Canada's whole roster is NBA players. And Australia has your guy Josh Giddey, Patty Mills, Dyson Daniels, Jock Landell, Dante Exum, Josh Green, Dellavedova, Joe Ingles. So Australia's got a few players there too. So I'm with you, Max. Canada and Australia, and you got Canada and Spain.
Ooh,
Upset. Like the upset.
Group B has France, Germany, Japan, and Brazil. Japan, all they have is Rui Hachimura and Kaisei Tominaga, your guy from Nebraska.
oh yeah. Hey, he just signed a contract to play in Summer League or G League or something like that with the team. I did see that update. I couldn't tell you what team. Okay, it popped up.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. Kaisei Tominaga. But I don't think Japan's doing anything with only those two guys. And then Brazil, if you remember from your Bulls, Cristiano Felicio, big boy in the middle.
Okay.
Raul Neto, Bruno Caboclo. So Brazil doesn't have much, but they do have Thiago Splitter as an assistant coach.
Oh, Thiago. Yeah, champion with the Spurs, but not.
He is. Yeah.
Yeah, he got one.
Gotta be. Yeah. You said poster on LeBron? That's
oh, that was a
LeBron poster. Yeah.
The funny thing is that LeBron blocked him, so like stopped him from getting the poster. So the poster's right back at him because of the block. Everyone will remember that.
That was great.
that was a great block.
So I don't think it's any crazy pick here, but I'm going France to win this and Germany right behind them.
Yep.
Will, are you mixing it up again?
Nah, I'm gonna go with France and Germany.
Yeah,
that's about solid. Everybody else is up in the air.
Max, do you agree with that?
Same too, France and Germany. Yeah. I think France is damn good, and we'll be talking about them going into the next rounds because
I don't know who's going to get a layup. I don't know who's going to get a layup on France with Wemby and Gobert down there. You got veterans like Evan Fournier and Nick Batum on the wings, Gershon Yabusele, Bilal Koulibaly, Frank Ntilikina, Theo Maledon, Jalen Horde, Nando De Colo. France has some players too.
Those two rookies aren't on it?
They're not on it.
Oh my! What are they thinking? I said the same thing about Zach Edey not playing for Canada. He should have played for Canada.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Focusing on summer league, dude. This is the Olympics. Go play in the Olympics.
He ain't even playing the championship game either, and they lost.
Yeah.
Sprained his ankle twice, right?
Yeah.
He said bum. I don't think Zach Edey's a bum.
Settle down over there.
But Group C, the last group, the group that we're in, we've got Serbia with us with Nikola Jokic from out here in Denver. Probably the best player in the world. We'll see what he can do with Serbia. We don't know what Bogdan Bogdanovic, if he's available or not. He didn't play. Gonna need him for sure. And then Filip Petrusev a couple years ago from Gonzaga. Serbia doesn't have much. Puerto Rico, we talked about it with Jose Alvarado and those college guys. And then South Sudan is the other team there. You know, they got Carlik Jones with a triple-double, Mariel Shayok stretching it, JT Thor, who plays for the Hornets, Wenyen Gabriel, who's bounced around, played for the Lakers most recent. That's a toss-up for, I mean, we're all going USA. Can I assume that?
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of a toss-up there for second, Max. Are you going Serbia, South Sudan, or Puerto Rico to advance?
Man, the way that South Sudan played, you want to lean them. You know, because they put up a great game, but I think Serbia takes it. I think Serbia gets that second spot with Nikola Jokic. Mm-hmm. It's hard for me to go against the best player, arguably the best player in the world.
Where are you going there, Will?
Serbia. I feel like they got the vets on their team also, you know?
Yeah.
And like you said, the best player in the world. Like, come on now.
Best player in the world, Nikola Jokic. I'm also going with you. Damn it, South Sudan. They really impressed me. I want them to advance, but they're so young in their team and their country. So I'm going to go Serbia. I'm going to go Serbia with Jokic. Hopefully Bogdanovic can play, and there may be more chemistry there. I don't know. I'm going Serbia with you boys. Basketball for the Olympics starts Saturday. Can't wait. Anything else for USA basketball, Max?
One thing I want to say is because we do have two wild card teams, boys. Who do we think
Forgot
those two?
hey,
Balloons!
hey,
Oh,
balloons,
geez.
balloons.
Ooh, a celebration!
Wild card. I'll throw South Sudan there as a wild card.
Yeah. I was thinking South Sudan, and I think I'm going to go with Will on this as well. I do think Spain could be that sneaky number 2.
Yeah, I'm with you for right now, Max. I'm with you with Spain and that other wild card. That's what I'm thinking. Will, who's your 2 wild cards?
Spain and South Sudan.
Yeah.
South Sudan, like I said, JT Thor, be on the lookout for him. Be out on the lookout.
Yeah, he's long. All those South Sudan boys are long. Jeez.
Really long, but they need some beef because LeBron was pushing them around in those final minutes. Oh
no beef. Not a lot of beef from South Sudan.
Lots of bones.
Not a lot of beef, but definitely looking out for your guy, Chudy Biles. Definitely looking out for him for sure. Let's get into some baseball talk because as we talked about earlier and we talked about last week, the Boston Red Sox, they're in town, baby, playing the Rockies. And damn it, real quickly, because the game today that just happened, I guess there was a benches clearing brawl. My guy Brent Doyle hit a grand salami. But it just went final, boys. 20-7 Rockies. 20-7.
Oh my
Put up
goodness.
a 20 fucking burger on them. But take 2 out of 3 also from the Red Sox. Look out, Rockies getting a little hot here. But we're talking about the Red Sox. As of this morning, July 24th, they are 54-46 with a plus 42 run differential. They are 6 games back of Baltimore for the AL East and 1 game back of a wild card spot. So I went to the game Monday. Damn it, I've been getting lucky with these games with that historic Dodger comeback that I saw, the Ohtani homer, and now this Red Sox game. I saw Tanner Houck, my guy,
nice
from Fantasy on the mound. So I said, hey, let's go on Monday. Only had 2 strikeouts. Only had 2 strikeouts. Disappointing, but just like every Rockies game, couple long balls, saw 4 homers. The Dodgers game I went to saw 6, so saw 10 dingers this year in 2 games. My goodness.
Very nice.
Alex Cora, currently working on an extension with the Red Sox. He was tossed late. He was thrown out of there late. And then it went back and forth, went into extra innings, Max. Bottom of the 12th. Bottom of the 12th, tied game, bases loaded, 2 outs. What more do you want? Bottom of the 12th, bases loaded, tied game, 2 outs. Ezekiel Tovar. If you don't know him, you better get to know him. 22 years old. He hits a little blooper out to right center. Rockies win the game 9-8. Crazy. 12 innings. I nice. stood the whole game, never went to my seat. I stood for fucking 12 innings. Great Rockies.
You never sat down, go breezy. What, you got hemorrhoids?
Promise,
you got hemorrhoids?
Promise, not one time. Not one time. It was an awesome game. I'm getting lucky with these games. But let's do a deep dive into these numbers for the Red Sox. The hitting, the batters. 12 categories. They are top 10 in 10 out of 12. They are top 10 in 10 out of 12, and they're top 7 in 8 of those 12. Top 7 and 8 out of 12. Batting average, on-base percentage, slugging percentage, OPS, hits, homers, total bases, and stolen bases. They're top 7 in. We got 4 guys to talk about here. Outfielder, All-Star Game MVP, 27-year-old Jarren Duran.
Yeah.
He is ranked 14th in our Yahoo League. Went 1 for 6 on Monday night, but he had a triple. Big thing here on Jarren Duran, that speed. Oh my goodness, the speed on this triple, stand-up triple. Another player we got to talk about, third baseman, a guy I took in the first round, Rafael Devers. Still only 27 years old, younger than I thought. He's ranked 24th in our league. He went 0 for 4 on Monday. Had a ugly strikeout. But he had a ribby. He had a ribby in the top of the 10th, so that was big. And then we got to talk about outfielder Tyler O'Neill. He's ranked 137th. He went 3 for 5 with a run scored on Monday. He had 2 home runs last night, totaling 902 feet. Did you see that?
Didn't see 902 feet. I didn't know.
On 2 homers. My goodness. And then last guy, shortstop, young buck here, 23 years old, a guy triple just picked up. Sedane Rafaela, ranked 185th. He went 1 for 5 with a run scored. Max, what do you think about those 4 guys, those hitting stats? They're top 7 in 8 out of 12.
Boston has some bats, man. They got some bats led by Rafael Devers and then Jarren Duran, who was the All-Star Game MVP. This is a fun team. I love the Boston Red Sox. They are my second favorite baseball team. Okay, obviously the Cubs. Go Cubs, go. Cubs, go. But Boston Red Sox are always a close number 2, specifically because the history behind it. The Cubs history, Boston Red Sox history, it's the best in baseball. All right, best in baseball. But man, I like what they're doing. And obviously the stats that you're telling me here, the guys that you're mentioning, Tyler O'Neill can hit the shit out of the ball. By the way, he has 20 bombs already. Does he have more than the Devers? Sorry, Devers.
Let's see here, boys. We got Rafael Devers, only 27 years old, which I wasn't aware of. He's got 23. He got 23.
Okay. So Devers probably leads the way on that. Awesome.
23 to 20. 23 to 20 there, yep. Will, what do you think about those hitting stats and those 4 players? They're pretty impressive, if you ask me.
Man, them hitting stats is off the chain. And far as like Duran and Devers, them is my FanDuel go-to guys. So I know a little bit about them. But honestly, they always had the bats. You know what I mean? I'm a Pirates guy at heart, hometown, but I'm a Yankees guy. So we always got respect for the Red Sox, Big Papi and Manny. So we know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. I didn't know that was your second favorite team there, Max. I didn't know that. Huh? Let's look at the pitchers real quick. 10 categories. They're top 15 in everything. They're top 15 in everything, and they're top 8 in 4 out of 10. They're top 8 in ERA, earned runs allowed, walks allowed, and whip. 4 pitchers ranked in the top 200 in our Yahoo head-to-head categories league. Tanner Houck, a guy we already talked about, he's ranked 20th. He's ranked 20th in our league.
Shit.
Free agent pickup there, Max. He's going to be a keeper.
Good.
And then we got Cutter Crawford. Great first name, Cutter with a K. I like that. He's ranked 76th in our league. We got a reliever, Justin Slayton, ranked 179th. And we got another guy for me, Nick Pivetta, 180th. 180th. He was an 8th round keeper. I'm probably not going to keep him again, Max. He's probably going to be in that draft. Give me your thoughts on those pitching stats and those 4 pitchers there. For
the upcoming trade deadline, Boston's got to go get a starting pitcher. They got to go get a starting pitcher to if they want to try to make that run, slide into the wild card. They're not winning the division. All right, it's the Yankees and the Orioles. It's one of those guys. And did I say Oreos?
I think you did.
Orioles.
I think you did.
Yeah, caught myself. And a rumor that's happening right now is that the Boston Red Sox are trying to go and get, a Boston favorite, Nathan Eovaldi, back when they won the World Series in 2018. 18?
When we were out there in 2018.
2018.
Nathan Eovaldi was that dog.
Dude, it's a perfect trade. Go get him. Go get him. Texas is done because Seattle and Houston is running that division right now. So go get Nathan Eovaldi and boom, you guys are making the playoffs. I'll tell you, they make that trade. I'll go ahead and say right here that they're going to make the playoffs.
Nice. What if they don't make the trade?
I don't think they make the playoffs.
Wow.
They need to go get they have to go get. They need a pitcher. You need to go and get a pitcher. If you decide not to go for a starter, I don't think they make it.
Will, give me your thoughts on the pitching stats and those 4 pitchers.
4 pitchers. I'm a big Tanner guy. Everybody else, like you said, Cutter, Crawford, he's like 50-50 to me. You know what I mean? Bittersweet. They have to make an adjustment. So the trade deadline, like he said, Matt said, I'm getting rid of what's his name, Pavetta.
Yeah. Pavetta.
Yeah, he's old in pitcher years. He's kind of old.
Yeah, Pavetta, 31 years old. Yeah, they definitely could use an upgrade there. But I love those batters. I love those hitting stats. And damn it, about 6 weeks ago on June 12th, I put $18 on the Red Sox to make the playoffs. Hunter Bones coming back. I did it 6 weeks ago. I went and looked on FanDuel. They closed it. Can't even bet on it now because they're right there, boys. They're, as we sit here right now, and the wild card in the AL, the Red Sox are 1.5 games back. So I got the Red Sox. I got the Red Sox in my wild card for sure. You boys don't though.
Listen, Bucktober, okay? It's a Pittsburgh thing. Bucktober. That's all I can tell you.
Okay.
And you're out on the Red Sox too, Max.
Oh, dude. The Seattle Mariners, the Yankees, or the Orioles. That means the Red Sox have to be that third team because those two they're making it. All right, those two are definitely making it. Okay, so I would have to go through some of the other divisions and see who's got that third spot right now. But
Red Sox have the Mariners by 2 games right now. So
really,
already
I'm surprised. But I'm telling you, dude, Seattle with that pitching. The 3-headed monster. They have like a 4-headed monster in the mound.
Be the best.
Oh,
Might be the best.
Goodness gracious. Look out.
I got Woo.
Yeah, Woo. Yeah, look out. Okay,
Yeah.
Seattle will be there. They're going to be catching up.
Speaking of Bucktober, Bucktober, we got to do a double Scuba Steve team deep dive this week.
Hey.
We're going to the Pittsburgh Pirates, damn it. In the NL Central. They're currently, as of the morning of July 24th on Wednesday, 51-50 overall, minus 11 run differential. 7 games back of Milwaukee for the NL Central. I think all 3 of us can agree Milwaukee's got that division.
Milwaukee's got it.
But they're sitting 1.5 games back at the final wild card. So they're right there sitting on the doorstep. Hitting categories. Let's look at the batters first. Boys, oh boys. They're 20th or worse in 11 out of 12. 20th or worse in 11 out of 12. The only one they're not bottom 20. They're tied in 15th in walks. So that's their best stat. They're bottom fucking 20 in every stat. Only 2 batters to talk about ranked in the top 200 of our Yahoo categories league. Your guy, outfielder Brian Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
He's ranked 29th, 29 years old. He was an 8th-round keeper. Max, you going to keep him for a 6th next year?
Actually, yes. He's well worth the 6th-round pick. Yeah, you expect him on my team at least one more year.
I agree. Other batter, shortstop O'Neal Cruz, 25 years old. He's ranked 151st. That's the only 2 Pittsburgh batters owned in our Yahoo league.
Oh, wow.
Will, what do you think about being 20th or worse in 11 out of 12 categories?
The category is tough, but numbers never lie. But honestly, Reynolds, they're gonna start ramping up. We're doing all right. We're not doing too bad. Usually it's a little bit 8-9 games behind. We're what, 51-50? So we're all right.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna hit the panic button yet.
Numbers never lie. That's why we do these deep dives, baby. Max, what's your thoughts on being 20th or worse in 11 out of 12?
Hey, at the trade deadline, I hope they don't. I hope they buy. I hope they don't sell. Go get a bat. Hey, go talk to the Chicago Cubs. Go get Cody Bellinger. How about you go get Cody Bellinger? That'd be a solid pickup right there. I mean that that's the only guy I'm thinking of right now. But they need another bat that can start driving in some runs for Pittsburgh. Okay, because they have a great pitching three-headed monster. What we'll talk about in a second here, Breezy.
Definitely. Let's get to the pitchers here. 10 hold on here, boys. 10 categories. 10 categories. They are 12th or worse in 8 out of 10. They are 12th or worse in 8 out of 10. So the two that they aren't bottom 18 in, they're 4th in quality starts and 4th in homers allowed. They got those they got that three-headed monster that you're talking about. Paul Skenes, 51st, 22 years old. Buzz. Oh my gosh, lock him in for lifetime, please.
Yeah.
Got your guy Mitch Keller, 95th. Got Jared Jones, 22 years old, free agent pickup, ranked 143rd. He's a keeper for you, Max.
Oh, he might be for the 26th round. I'm keeping him for a while.
Got Luis L. Ortiz, a reliever, 154th. And another reliever, Colin Holderman, 188th. 5 pitchers ranked in the top 200. A couple of relievers there, that big 3, but they're 12th or worse in 8 out of 10 pitching categories. Max, what do you think about that?
Part of that is due to Jared Jones. He has a lat strain. He's been out for a few weeks now. He's doing some bullpen work now. He's starting to get back on the mound. So expect those numbers to go up, or expect those numbers to get better as soon as Jared Jones gets back. Pittsburgh needs Jared Jones because when you have that three-headed monster, they look fantastic. Paul Skenes, Jared Jones, Mitch Keller. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you right now that they're going to surprise some faces if Jared Jones comes back healthy.
Paul Skenes, let's not forget, there has only been 2 pitchers in MLB history with multiple outings of 11-plus strikeouts and 0 hits allowed. Nolan Ryan and the 22-year-old Paul Skenes. My goodness. Max, what do you think about, or Will, what do you think about your boy Skenes and these pitching stats?
Like you said, the GOAT. Nolan Ryan. I mean, Skenes is in the conversation, only 22 years old. Like you said, signing for a lifetime. Come on, Paris, do right by this guy.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what he can do. Can't believe he was in Indianapolis last year, AAA. I wish I would have been able to see that. My goodness. Yeah. The AAA for the Pirates there. But Max, you've been big talk on this NL Central, saying the Cardinals aren't making it. I believe you said the Reds aren't making it, right?
Nope.
So are you going to put the Pirates in there for a wild card berth?
If Jared Jones comes back healthy and Pittsburgh buys and gets a bat, I'm locking them in on that 3rd and final wild card spot.
Okay. Will, are you going to differ with him?
Oh, like I said, Bucktober. I just hope Jared come back healthy. He comes back healthy. I think we got a chance.
Hell yeah.
Boys, I'm going to be the one that differs here. I'm off on it. Those hitting categories, 20th or worse in all but one, they don't have the bats, boys. Still too young. Pittsburgh, they're knocking on the door. I can't wait for Paul Skenes, but Pittsburgh, you're missing out this year, boys. Pittsburgh's missing out. Still got a couple wild card spots open there. Let's move along this week on the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast because we got some breaking news out of the NFL. The NFL announced about 2 weeks ago that they will be suspending Pittsburgh Steelers cornerback Cameron Sutton 8 games without pay for violating the NFL's personal conduct policy. Back on March 7th, Florida police responded to a call at a house where Sutton allegedly battered a woman before fleeing the scene. A warrant was issued for his arrest, alleging domestic battery by strangulation.
Oh, gosh.
He was wanted by police for 24 days before he turned himself in on March 31st. He was on the run for 24 days, boys.
My goodness, where was he camping out? Someone's basement? Hanging with the Gators down in the swamp?
Well, we got a little insight on that in a second here.
Okay, all right.
The Lions, who scooped him up last season on a 3-year, $33 million deal. He played 1 year of that. They released him. Lions said, we don't want you. Pittsburgh, they sneak in, they scoop him up. He spent his first 6 seasons with the Steelers, and they're only paying him $1.21 million. So he lost a lot of money, lost a lot of money. Sutton will not appeal the suspension. Will, you're on here for this Pittsburgh representative here. You know this guy, Cameron Sutton, for the Steelers. Played 6 seasons for you guys. Max was wondering about what was he doing those 24 days? You got a little insight on that.
Well, unfortunately, I got to talk about Cam, but yeah, he was on the run, and he knew he was on the run because of the warrant. But he was at the Detroit Line facility working out on his own. There wasn't no private workout, nothing scheduled or anything. So the day that they saw him on camera, they saw it on like ESPN that the warrant was out for his arrest. The next day they cut him. And then, like he said, like Matt said, we scooped him in for the low.
Yeah, great deal in the contract there. Max, what do you think about the next candidate for the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NFL's biggest douchebag of the year?
It's disgusting. Yeah, when you strangle a woman, obviously, a football player, you're the strongest people in the world, other than the Olympic weightlifters, right? But oh my gosh, it's just so disappointing to hear these athletes who make millions and millions of dollars to play a sport for a living, and they go and they hurt someone, especially a woman. It's disgusting, and I'm hoping that Breezy, we have some funny.
I know.
Biggest douchebags, because recently we've just been hearing these terrible stories, but they are 100% douchebags. We have to talk about it.
We start off with Aaron Ayahuasca Rodgers and Antonio Brown masturbating in public.
Public masturbator Brown.
We had some funny ones. Odell not getting off a plane.
Yeah.
We had some good ones there. We had some good ones, and now it's just all domestic abuse.
Kamara stomped the yard.
Yeah. I don't have anything on this. Will, you got anything to close us out on Cameron Sutton?
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a bad situation. You know what I mean? That's why he didn't appeal it. He's trying to own up to it. He's doing counseling and everything. But I know stuff do happen. But that's why you don't drink and argue.
Well said.
Yeah. To finish us up this week on the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast, we got to talk about a little bit of the opening ceremonies. We got to let people know in 2 nights. Friday, July 26th, actually during the day.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have the opening ceremonies. Once again, NBC will televise and Peacock will stream the Olympics. With a 6-hour time difference from New York, the live event will begin at 1:30 Eastern. So do the math where you are. And you know what? The Olympics are quick. They start on Friday, July 26th, and on Sunday, August 11th. A little too quick for me.
2 weeks.
Not even shit.
Yeah, but hey, sports all day, almost all night. Ooh,
oh baby,
for 2 straight weeks. Ooh, the best.
Once every 4 years, the Summer Olympics. For the first time in the history of the Olympic Summer Games, the opening ceremony will not take place in a stadium. Paris 2024 is breaking new ground by bringing sports into the city, and the same will be true of the opening ceremony. Set to be held in the heart of the city along its main artery, a beautiful river called the Seine. So the opening ceremony is going to be fucking beautiful Friday.
All right.
The Paris Olympics, I don't know if we're aware, they are debuting 5 new sports. Break in here whenever you want. First sport, breakdancing.
What? Team or individual?
Don't know.
Breakdancing? That's what we're doing now? That's crazy.
Any thoughts there, Max? I got you, huh?
Are the Jabberwockies going to show up?
Who knows, man? Who knows? I won't be watching too much of breakdancing.
Probably not.
One new sport that I will be watching, though, kayak cross. It looks like 4 kayaks. You drop off a ledge, and you're kayaking down a mountain, and you got rocks and you got buoys to avoid, and it's a race to the finish line, kayaking in the water.
Oh, okay. I've seen this before. I've seen that before. Yeah.
New to the Olympics this year.
Cool.
Another sport we got, kiteboarding, okay, also known as kite surfing. You're in the water using the wind, picking up a lot of speed. It's a race.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Yeah.
Colbert. Oh, go ahead, Will. You can go first.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. Honestly, I want to see them flips in the air off them waves. I can't wait.
Living in California, I saw that almost every single time I went to the beach. Those guys get up, I kid you not, 25 feet up in the air. It's that is terrifying. Part of me, my badass side, I'm always like, I don't want to do surfing, but I could do that. I could do windsurfing. That sounds fun. No, hell, freaking no. I would never do that. You let go of that thing.
See ya. See ya.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely. Another new sport to the Olympic Games. Marathon race walk mixed relay. So it's a race that you're walking in. Introduction of this event will ensure gender parity in track and field for the first time. So I guess it's men and women doing this. It's just a walking race. Okay. It's a walking race. I don't know. It takes the place of something else.
Well,
I don't know. I'm not going to watch people walk.
Speed walkers?
No.
Now, what?
No.
What are you in a nursing home?
No. Last sport getting debuted to the Olympics is men's artistic swimming. So this is an acrobatic team event that is like gymnastics on the water, and I heard there's a lot of concussions involved. What's your thoughts on that?
I'm trying to picture it, and I can't. Are they in a deep pool? Are they in a shallow water?
I believe deep pool, and they're just doing a artistic dance or some gymnastics.
I'll pass.
Doesn't sound appealing to me at all. Yeah, no.
Yeah, so those are the 5 new sports debuting to the Olympics. Breakdancing, kayak cross, which I think I'm the most excited for there.
I could take that.
You got your kiteboarding, kite surfing.
I could take that.
You got your marathon race walk, and you got your men's artistic swimming. So,
2 out of 5. 2 out of 5.
Yeah, the water, the kayak cross and kite surfing, definitely those two for everybody.
Yeah.
Besides basketball, Max, what sports are you most excited for in the 2024 Paris Olympics?
Oh, man. You got to go with the big dogs, okay? I lead it off swimming. Oh, my gosh. I will never forget the Michael Phelps years. That was the best Olympics. It just event after event, breaking world records every single time. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Women, I love watching the women swimming, and I love watching the men swimming. Big fan of it. Number 2 for me, gymnastics, men's and women's, especially women's. I think the women's gymnastics is just, it's phenomenal. Yes. Okay. Yeah. They're very attractive too. Yes. But but the fact that they can jump in the air and do 3 flips, it's just unbelievable. The most athletic people in the world, doing balance beam, the freaking, the horse maneuver, the freaking rings, like the coolest stuff, stuff out there, Cole Breezy. I have to name those 2. And then, of course, who can forget sand volleyball and also regular volleyball? Huge fan of that. Yeah. And then, those are my top 3 that I love. But what do you guys got?
Definitely, I'm right there with you with swimming. The trampoline gymnastics is what I threw in there. That's definitely cool. Gymnastics. Beach volleyball, I'm interested in, just like you. I'm interested in a little bit of water polo. Bit of water polo. You're in the water trying to score, and that's fun. Passing to teammates and having plays and stuff. That's fun. Badminton. I like badminton. I took a IUPUI. I took an elective badminton for elective credit. Actually teaching badminton in my PE classes this week, so I'm excited for some badminton. And then I'm also interested in surfing. I believe this is the second. Yeah. I believe this is the second Olympics for surfing, and then I also throw in rowing. A lot of water sports. I like how the rowing, everybody's in sync. Everybody has to be in sync on the team, or that boat's not moving. So I like all those. I like a lot of water sports. It looks like. Will, you gonna throw in any sports we didn't mention?
Surprised. I'm definitely surprised. Track and field, women's and men's, 100 and 200.
Nice. Hell
that's all that matters. And the relay race.
Nice. Hell yes.
Nice. Nobody saying football, huh? Football? Nobody throwing in a little American soccer, football?
Oh, football?
Football?
No.
Nobody
Nah.
throwing it?
Nah,
Nope.
I think the Euro Cup and the Copa America and FIFA, those are that's when you should watch football. For the Olympics, it's not. I don't think it's as competitive. I asked a client of mine because he's huge into football. I was like, do the big guys even play, like the big players, or do they just get ready for like the Euro Cup and the FIFA? And he actually couldn't answer that for me. So the fact that he doesn't even know, it makes me think like, well, it doesn't sound like you watch the football during the Olympics either. So
Right. Right. Well, definitely excited for the Olympics. Anybody else got anything to say about the Paris 2024 Olympics, Max?
So excited. I have a couple clients that are actually going to the Olympics. And yeah, so they will be there during the ceremony and seeing all the big time stuff. So good for them. And I hope one day maybe we can join in the Olympics.
Yeah. Anything else about the Olympics, Will?
Oh, I'm excited for all the sports, different new events they got going on, and let's go USA.
Yeah, USA, USA.
Well, that's going to do us, boys, this week on the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast. Oh, my goodness. Episode 108. Holy moly. Thank you, everybody out there, for listening, the time you spent. I can't wait for these Olympics opening ceremonies in 2 nights on Friday, July 26th. Max, get us out of here. Let us know where people can find this episode also.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast tonight. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us here on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Facebook, Instagram, and X. Don't you all forget it. Go Breezy and Will, do you guys have a Peacock account? You got a Peacock account ready for this? For the Olympics?
I got a lot of streams. I can see everything. I just can't say who to buy.
Doing the legal streaming, huh? I've got Peacock. I got Peacock. I don't know who's paying for it. It's not me, but I definitely have it.
Smooth, very smooth.
What about you?
I got it. I already had a nice little.
The Boilers.
Yeah, because my Boilers were on Peacock. I was so pissed off about it, but I kept it ever since, and I knew it. Even when college basketball was done, I was like, oh, they're gonna frickin' do the Olympics on it. I know it. I'm just gonna hold it out. And sure enough, in 2 weeks, I will be ending my subscription of Peacock.
Well, I'm not sleeping on Peacock. So, Parks and Rec on there? Parks and Rec?
I mean, I've already seen it a couple times. I don't need to continue to watch the show over and over. All right.
Oldie but goodie. Oldie but goodie.
It is good. It is a great show. Yeah.